choking, burning, strangulation, stabbing, hitting, pushing, kicking are all signs of violence. The title of the article I chose today is Healthcare Professionals' Response to Domestic Violence. It was written by Trevelyan K., Agnew Daves, R., and Howard L. I chose this article today because it is related to the career field that I am pursuing, which is nursing. Today I will tell you about domestic violence, how to notice it, and how to try to get the victim to tell you about their abuse. I do not agree with violence of any sort. Domestic violence is any incident or pattern of incidents of controlling, threatening behavior between those who are dating. But violence is any violence which would be one of the choking, burning, strangulation, stabbing, hitting, pushing, kicking, or any sort of violence that way by anyone, any family member, regardless of the age, gender, or sexuality. Well, who are older than 16. Now that I have discussed the meaning and have given examples of domestic violence, let's move on to how to notice it. Domestic violence will be noticeable by bruises or other marks on a person's body. A person may try to hide this because of shame or embarrassment. Now that I have discussed picking up on domestic violence, let's move on to how to get a victim to tell you about their abuse. Make the victim feel comfortable and let them know they can trust you and about the legal rights they have as a patient. Unless the welfare of an individual 18 or younger is compromised, it is up to the victim to release the info to authorities. Never question a victim with the perpetrator in the room or around. Do not force the victim to give you information. Domestic violence is rarely a single incident, and the intimate relationship between the perpetrator and recipient means the violence is often more frequent and severe than other forms of victimization. Now, after telling you a little about domestic violence, how to notice it, and to try to get the victim to tell you about their abuse, I want to tell you that I chose this article because it is dealing with my field that I'm pursuing, which is nursing. And I would have to deal with situations like this quite often. And this is a way for me to learn how to handle these things in a professional manner. The Royal College of Nursing Guidance on Domestic Violence states that for nurses to meet the needs of women who have been abused, they should have received appropriate education and become knowledgeable of the sources of RCN. RCN establishing a women's mental health group with the aim of promoting and supporting gender-sensitive mental health nursing. This article actually taught me a lot about this, dealing with domestic violence with victims in the hospital. For one, I really haven't thought about anything like this or having to deal with anything like this until I went to searching online and found this article and read up on it. So I am thankful that I did have this assignment to learn more about something in my field that I never thought of.